enti Europa League final no baby bia wo bia no baby ba ko penado we ni che Independence Bar and Lunch enkane old ladies eben eye baby a menka ne se ufri edum sane aba o sane ase ho a wo ba be rem de nyame ho baby na kotoko ye training rate park no obe sane ase ho a ewo unsa right so unsa nifa so omususu omu free santase patase ba no mudu santase na about a baby a cars ni wura kwa adumo no ewo unsa nifa so ebenkum so enti Independence Bar and Lunch ne de eho na enwumre Europa League no omo kwa against
for no
me hu say odi list ne beto so no enya asem keto akra Man City for koya against
obi koya against
Chelsea for koya against
Chelsea against Liverpool
koya against obi enti o person koya against
Newcastle Everton
Everton bi no kwa na no
mo de omo so mo tan
na na minim say Everton ne Manchester di anka na nka minim say Liverpool mum ani City mum na nke be 100%. Be ba na Everton dey na 100% na yem wa. Ente na nyumre dey eye Independence Bar and Lunch ho be ye de. Senior man Biggie, the ladies man. Yes,
and the big team never but big member betawachi. Why? Ma wo mo ina time dey aye dey. Oni ma wa ye wo hanti. Sere na wo si sere Kwame. Untimi ntawachi man dey. Kwame ntimi ntawachi. We dey
enti ene de ye nyina ye wo ho enti baby a wo bia
big yenyu uti a mount man wani a yenyu uti
boss wa chore bi
won shebo
de bi men shebo men nyimi tim ni sa
ntu men shebo
de bi men tim shebo
ana ulu so yentete watade wa
ya tade titi
ni ya sembe
atade titi
we so wiye na
so tade bebre o okay
no njini team
okay that's one team ni
di kenana nyuma e ho be ye denti baby a wo bia no baby ba ko penado we ni che Independence Bar and Lunch wo be call sisi
anua so ho wo ba ho hia
anua se Matias okay wo also so ba so a ono ade ne de beba
no why na kwa mpoano a wasesa anua koda
maybe say mpoano anua no
ene de game where one game into mania jepa one pe o ya no wasore ko
na sorry ko
ni ma kwa ba ko bi o de star ba ko 5 matches to star ba ko si na nima anopa 11
not ho
and I do 10 na star nansa
uka ko sika for sa no mo
o sepe
anye de ne bia ebo no wanwa no
Ken did I say na said ye na etitie no Europa League final two clubs are omo nyina free the same country Spurs and Manchester United enti clubs mienu a omo ni mo ho pay se okwo cheke Spurs and Manchester United this season about the domestic competition ewo England most especially the league enkoye infa matter two clubs no Manchester United this season ewo England domestic competitions amfa the same thing applies to Spurs by say free England na oba Europe omo competition UEFA competition ye Europa omo mienu nyina kopie mo final story ni ye different because Manchester United ewo Europa League from the league phase ebesi the knockout stage omo dey be pie final Manchester United en lose match and so what check Manchester United performance ewo Europa League we say the same Manchester United neighbor Premier League na enti baby Manchester United abo bra kwa akoduru ewo Europa League this season omo dey akwa akoduru final obi entimi ansha Manchester United no I believe Manchester United ade a omo deserve sa final no. The same thing applies to Spurs so abom ho modern throughout the season ewo Europa League nim from the league phase ebesi knockout stage omo akwa akopie mo final enti sa wo check two teams ni na to be honest with you based on our performance for Europa League, I believe omo nyina no deserve sa final we. By Ken, Manchester United, boko ba recently. I said Spurs and Sada omo so because after some Manchester United show 2022, from 2023 basing no, Manchester United intimi share Spurs.
From saying
2023, ebesine Manchester intimi share Spurs.
Omo
Debbie. From 2023 basing no omabo 6 games. 6 games no Spurs are winning 4 and emu mienu abodrom mienu. So from 2023 till date Spurs mom na dominate Manchester United. Even this season, I'm about 3 games so. Nina Spurs are winning Manchester United. Season win kwa.
Spurs are United 3 times.
3 times this season. And take a game back Manchester United at the currently a big say on Jimmy team in apart from Manchester United form no almost Spurs this season a year Spurs dominating Manchester United, which a year advantage for Spurs because psychologically ombetmenya sa morale booster no say yetimi sa team ne kakra enti yebetime rem abra yebenya sa mental toughness no e dey rem against Manchester United. Nemum can we a final game a different competition. Manchester United as Spurs dominate you this season, a domestic competition. By winning Europe, a Europa League, and a different competition, and a final game. And to untimi nkojina say this season, baby as Spurs at Manchester United, you are Europa League, changing automatically. Manchester United.
This quick news we have say Manchester United for Amma Ten Hag invitation. Samra final.
Oh, nanka omo demand so anka.
Because omo man ni pan be invitation. You say omo Ten Hag invitation. Internet Ten Hag into me one more.
No Kwame, one year wedding no inviting the ex.
Obi year wedding want me inviting the ex.
O minim nipa bebre so mo invite you.
O me invite omo invite omo. Sir. Obi to me inviting the ex so mra. Just be omo under part na man. Yeah, come Manchester.
Mbi says oh yeah,
come Manchester.
It come to 20 omo say omo threatening Hag so omo
is here normal.
Maybe I'll be under the pressure be to Amorim so.
Exactly. So the coach determines it.
Okay. But you know it's all good because also play part na Manchester United at that level. Kid Amorim ana Postecoglou omo nyina ye coaches a omo je omo principles edi omo je omo system di enti omo nsesa omo nsa no sa two coaches no de wo be ka kire omo bia no omo nsesa omo nsa no enti na nwumre match na ye nyina be ko independence akwa hwe no Amorim ensesa ne nsa no de obeye ne yese ne 3 back no ebeye adwuma ne 3 back no ebeye Harry Maguire ana ebegina mfimfin wo 3 back a obe act as the sweeper. Mazwari ana Dogu ana be operating as the left wing back, right wing back respectively. Obepo double number 6 in the shape of Casemiro and Manuel Ugarte. Now about double number 10s, and you most likely say Bruno Fernandes and Garnacho Nebeshasiye. Now Højlund lead as the number 9 player. And because Amorim Amiati as he say on the style of play, the principles how we attack sa nebeko into on. But dear about Manchester United and the Ruben Amorim here say. Se omo attack bia na on man wingers no and that's the wing backs no invert. So there is no way say ubehu Majorari ubehu Dogu say ombe invert ya move aba inside omo stay wide area ho yes our 2 players we no and they be provided the width omo the be expand the opponent in terms of the wide play ebe Manchester United for 2 wing backs no and they bit my operate mostly Ruben Amorim Emma ne striker no and the midfielders no omo very compact a bit my bo omo high build up no. And you couldn't see a coach near Saudi and you say, or per se omnia quick central passing sequence. And to Uber the number 9 player, I most likely say Obey Højlund and Ebebono, obey close to Bruno Fernandes, obey close to Garnacho, certain biano or more passing sequence in very quick, on pet distance between the midfielders and the strikers. And to say, oh, Koshia Ruben Amorim or Manchester United or attack pe, obenya 3 at the back. 2 central midfielders, 2 central midfielders no between Manuel Ugarte and Casemiro no. Casemiro ni mumbe konani because recently so watch Casemiro okonani on the swing passes in the left side, the right side. Se space eba so otimi shoot from distance. And between the 2 central midfielders, Casemiro mumbe join the attack and say or kwa swing passes a shoot from distance. And the double number 10 say Garnacho ni Bruno no. Omu duty on the field of play so mbe create chances no. Ombe supply no ma try so mbe pay goals ni biase. And it is a Ocheki Ruben Amorim with Manchester United again. And then numre omu attack here. Eba koye 3 at the back, 2 in the midfield and a 5 forwards. The same thing applies to Postecoglou. On also see your coach global catcher ni bi ontie. Opa kadei or send a style of play in San Obekono. And to also eba kobobo at Manchester United. We show this season anytime you obey Manchester United biano or 4 back. By the 4 back or attack pa the right wing and the right back and the left back. Pedro Porro and a branch friend say Udoji. Invert unlike Manchester United na omu invert no. in the Spurs yẹn na ọmọ invert nti ne right back ne left back no ẹba abẹka one central midfielder ho sẹ ẹbẹyẹ Bissouma anase ẹbẹyẹ Bentancur adi kronti a Postecoglou pẹ saa adeɛ ne yɛ sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔhyɛ ne build up na se from the midfield nti yɛ ɔpɛ numbers ɛwɔ mfimfini hɔ by the wingers no ɛnam sɛ ɔmo post threats ɛyɛ aberante friend sɛ Johnson sɛ Son Heung-min ɛbɛyɛ fitter player ɔmo na ɛbɛ stay wide because ɔmo ne post threats so sɛ Son Heung-min egyina the left side na Johnson egyina the right side a ɔmo na ɛbɛ bie Manchester United defense nim ama Manchester United defense nyɛ ba bɛnya space in between the centre back and the wing back ɛhɔ ana ɔmo midfielders ni ɛbɛtuma utilize eighty two teams ni ake no ɔmo attack a ɛyɛ 5 forwards ana ɔmo bɛ use so ɛyɛ likely say both team to score ɛbɛtuma ba because ɔmo nyinaa kyerɛ yɛ sɛ ɔmo nim create ɔmo wɔ players ɔmo bɛtuma ahyɛ goal so both team to score ɛnyɛ mwanwa by problem ɛwɔ hɔ ne yɛ sɛ ɔmo nyinaa defensively ɔmo yɛ poor
okay
Spurs ontimi protecting the lead Spurs are taking lead ontimi protect ontimi defend set pieces Manchester United are very good in terms of set pieces because our defenders ɔmo wa corner kicks ne bɔ ɔmo bɛtuma bɔ free kick ne bɛtɔ hɔ a Bruno Fernandes bɛtuma bɔ and ɔmo yɛ a lot of individual errors leading to goals and ɔmo slow defend a players a ɔmo yɛ skillful and in the shape of Manchester United ukonyo obi te say Garnacho Amad Diallo these are skillful players and defensively ene Spurs ɛwɔ sɛ Fikario ɔmo goalkeeper no ɛba party nim kɛseɛ ɛde mo ɔmo and Manchester United deɛ ɔmo yɛ team baako ɔmo defend a ɔmo leave spaces in between the lines ɔmo lose concentration and ɔmo commit fouls around ɔmo penalty box no
okay
by adeɛ baako a Manchester United ho ne yɛ sɛ kin in the final game yɛn kɔbɔ final yɛkɔgye final yɛn kɔbɔ yɛkɔgye ente yɛ wa obɛbɔ final wa obɛ sɛ ɔgye final no ɛwɔ sɛ o make sure sɛ o bɛ take moments ɛne yɛ de win final game wobɛtuma bɔ tactics ɛwɔ wiase nyinaa wobɛtuma dominate play nyinaa by moments ne ba no one take advantage a ɛbɛ how ɛna ɛwɔ sɛ onya game changes Manchester ɛwɔ Bruno oyɛ game changer ɔmo wɔ Harry Maguire
okay
ɛsum ne yɛ den a Harry Maguire kɔ anim oyɛ game changer ba wokɔ Spurs a Kulusevski ɛyɛ out of this game James Maddison ɛyɛ out of this game Son Heung-min every injuries by ɛnkyɛyɛ Richarlison wobɛtuma rely on ana Ken personally
ɛbɛkɔ
mimi nyaya na nka Manchester nje trophy we
unyaya
yes my reason is simple how are Manchester United abo Europa League omu lose game no me person mu di trophy no
no mo competing
and me say here teams akese next season we UEFA Champions League
okay me da say an Postecoglou so wo nanim okay my other samra
last year na yeni Arsenal for na they competing for the league na ye lady Arsenal needed a Tottenham Hotspur win against Manchester City. Tottenham be ball azan football against Manchester City. And the Heung-min song nya 1v1 obo say no. Inti Tottenham there much respect to them. Azan football no be boy. And yes nka Arsenal for the league no. They just didn't want Arsenal to win the league. Ken final on come way different. Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur. On the day, Tottenham were better. But yesterday game, no, Tottenham conceded penalty. Sadio Mane for Bobby Bobinsa. And Salah ball penalty. Under 2 minutes, Liverpool won. Tottenham 0. Say, Drew, sir, what do you do? I want to experience. So what? Experienced players with team nima ebwao. In that game, inexperienced the way Tottenham was play. Because the team or Sompa consider first goaler, he does not panic about the normal football. But Tottenham, they were just rushing the ball. Finals, so only experience how. And Manchester United, Casemiro, team nima. I love that. Bruno Fernandes, and you be our gather a lot of experience. I love that. You need these people to be calming Nkwadane down because they've played very well in the season, but finals there, master, experience very young. I would want to know, say, game no, it will get to some point in time. The game will not be in favor of Tottenham Hotspur. You need to be very calm. Tottenham manage such situations. that is where the leadership of and then me share human song ye pa. Sa song na ni enim 3 years ago enye sa song ni nie. Afi omo obo bia wo. Afi the best player for Tottenham Hotspur Dejan Kulusevski on the way prano. Tottenham don't want issues oh.
Kulusevski die.
Afi wa bobo papa.
And Madison.
And James Madison is not around. So and the Tottenham Hotspur midfield no Bissouma, Benteke, Papa Metasa.
Metasa, yeah.
Flats midfield. Flats. Me what creativity I midfield no.
Again Casemiro, Gatti, and Bruno.
Exactly. They have Bruno Fernandes who can create from deep. And the Bruno Fernandes, we all don't know how the coach is going to deploy him. Now say I told the beer starting the deep. Maybe our boy Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, agent defenders. Then because Bruno Fernandes, he's someone who can create from outside and inside. Original, ultimate too long pass. ABS also know the Bruno Fernandes akwonenim. It's whichever the situation is, Manchester United will create midfielders, and that Tottenham was for midfield near flats. And then I don't expect Tottenham Hotspur to be playing more. I will midfield. I was some bypass midfield, you know. But Mujia, quick, it goes to the wings. Heung-min Son, Brennan Johnson. Say individual players a power fear. As I said, Manchester United they show me. Because individually, there, Tottenham Hotspur team, no, they are very, very weak. I don't like their midfield at all. But Nkomano, akwa final Nkomo. One of games, ayana sanye mani bebre does not play game biasa. A drawer, obia, otimiya calm. A born a normal ball. Omune winning sa games no. Look, beyond ASU, against supporters union whatsoever, Manchester United are your favorites. Manchester United with the experience and knows how to win final games. I can't talk some was before.
Yeah,
I want to be very.
But with this pressure is so. Casemiro and a key for ne. I just won't be brave. What do Harry Maguire? So yeah, but young couple
just biggest stage.
What you're
saying? We're crying someone
for Casemiro. With this pressure, United and Sha BBBA Diego, BBBA the whole seasoning in Diego team the best back to square one. Pressure will coach so pressure will players and so. And wouldn't say players now when Omanko a year Champions League and as Omanko Champions League next season almost 25%. Every player be a better wages 25%, 25%. Ubelusu ska, Ubelusu Champions League, Ubelusu BBB. Pressure no what United is so change.
I agree.
Tottenham. A lot of people are against Manchester United. They are going to say United against the world.
Kenny,
clubs are considered to be time.
The pressure now and what Manchester United, no, it goes beyond park and so. And the Joao Glazer mobile around. We're expecting say Serge Ratcliffe. He names over banana so omba. Manchester United edeka £1 billion, 300 million. On transfers are amortize. So Manchester United, your book game near Pona United lose game no. United out of Europe. And yes, Okobo conference in pool. Or out of Europe. The budgets of Manchester United running. Without European football, they cannot sustain it. Then they'll be heading towards PSR. It is not just about 90 minutes game. A game one. United needs money. Oya Champions League sika no dia sustaining wages are oditua Casemiro ka oditua Bruno Fernandes ka oditua players ka wages no so without Champions League you cannot sustain it.
But without Champions League you better 25% into back. No,
but my point is that even still now Casemiro just saying Marcus Rashford get £325,000 or back. It's wages no so. They need Champions League football. It goes beyond park, no why but Manchester United throughout the week. In common money players need to say United win here. £100 million. Why is it that the owners and the board are not talking about game? No, the importance of Manchester United winning the Europa League. Club attract players. They are not even talking about that. They are telling the players to say, win the game for us. We are going to get £100 million. Sikani yam penny for no. going to the Champions League is crucial to sustain Manchester United sikasam. Inti I agree. Sikasam they very important. After footballing aspects. Yeah, but players need be breeding. Truth be told, if Manchester United fails to win this game, players now open 90% won't come.
Ebe affect your transfers.
Ebe ye kunya mu a ono se for am to windows ono to on bocham onye hwe ono what I say Leon Delap mu afa won say standard of players now open akwa Leon Delap kunya. But when you go to the Champions League, then you attract players like Victor Gyökeres, Rodrigo Goes. Na standard ni peja. It's enye just a normal game. And not to I expect Manchester United to play and play well. They have the players. They play, in fact, but Manchester United in the Europa Cup, you see, sir, they are playing good football. I said, so with intimidation, Tottenham Hotspur. Look, they should reorganize themselves very well. Minister Mazraoui Ibejina right wing back. And now, me kwatsin komo bi some person mo de omo Ahmad. Na me say what? SSA Ahmad we nimu. Mazraoui right wing back. Patrick Dogu, left wing back. Harry Maguire, he's supposed to be the leader at the back.
No, very important.
Very important,
especially
because
set pieces in a Tottenham for intimate defender. No?
Tottenham for two centre backs, Christian Romero and Van de Ven. Romero or ye bad tackler or rush tackles. Or be cause free kicks. Van de Ven a one day a make a two. And not the coach in the high line because or no upopo no tunetia or speedster or quack of a bone. Inti Manchester United our advantage. One of those advantage we were mentioning set pieces now. Tottenham commit set pieces unnecessarily. Harry Maguire with the height. And him work for the Brina Echirewa our height. Lindelof more height. Inti all you need is a good kicker. Fortunately for Manchester United, Bruno Fernandes is a good kicker of the ball.
Yeah.
Iti Nneema Park no so ane Nneema so de Park no so ankasa de Manchester United. Na mom final nkomo na different pa. Me yi nkomo ni nyina free wa me makoma mu de. Say your game ni wie na Tottenham agye me ni beje papa. Come in night form and I tell you I won't lie about this. Nka me ni beje pa. Do Manchester United the advantage. Na to for one.
Manchester United here more Champions League. Mumra, money Chelsea na mumra na mumeka Champions League.
Chelsea so.
Izo. Nastro Van Bratislava Monesa uncle phoning na uncle Pepe Ventrana ya Champions League.
Here big teams.
Na uncle for ya Arsenal show mo say it was a 7. Omungina na yo mo free no matter so. Safari. Good afternoon, bro. You know Safari. Billboard so Ghana dear Safari. Open so your billboard o memuha. Bibia about no Safari. Safari, good afternoon. Baby will be you was also monitor nema. Biggie.
Ken.
Ubia free we chia memkwade on semeba.
Matter boss.
Aye. Come up with team nko nya analysis bia. Dabi, why? And you national team football no. Why? Can one some national team football and can one some ma omokura omplay akra mo mbidi.
I'm
balance.
Aye.
What dear Sadia Chia won't do balance no. Come on Manchester United.
But me shall hear from the two managers.
Okay.
We teams in me know the pressure one so setting the Ubeka Manchester United. It is a bigger club than Tottenham. We are no free one more. On European experience, a man for expect to say be county. And they no cray. But we managers ni me no gina ho a. Me feel say manager pressure one so pa ya anje Postecoglou. It is in the sense that we coach I friend say Ruben Amorim. This is in the first season. Me jitum say niam nko ye. The performance of the Manchester United, no, it's not the Manchester United standard performance. That is very true. In fact, or the club ne crampo akonechi. There is a lot of pressure on him. But me no me no be to say football no. Ya wade bi a friend adaptation. Into time bi as a coach bi ba, player bi ba. Na niam nko nkan ya the man for be kan say oh enya hwe in the first season. Ya ntwen kaka. If for a coach a one starting season no ba midway. Na in the first season there, he could be pardoned. But the opposite number, a coach a friend Sanji Postecoglou, season nase. In fact, this is the second season our Tottenham Bobo Kunimu. There is a lot of pressure on the man to be able to deliver. Or her last season performance. Now far better in the order than did this season. A season I know more expected. Say looking at the last season's performance, there's going to be an improved performance this season, no. And only empire West last season, there, no. There is that kind of pressure on the man. Oh yeah, no need free one man. Olusi game we are Ken. Obetimi Lucy na Juma. That is number one. Number two, Obesanso Lucy ska because in the contract what Tottenham shame. So to me the Tottenham get an European trophy or a bonus of 2 million euros. And then Jessica Ketwa. And there is a lot of pressure on the man. So also deliver. Also this particular season on the Manchester United meetings why in 3/3. Kwame Adikama who extended the last 6 matches United in Chebi. That is very true. 2 of those matches this particular season, a coach a friend is Amorim in a boy. After so share 3-0 every year, dia canonia Amorim in a share. Bakuya Ten Hag Minu Amorim. It's between the 2 of them. Almost 2 meetings this season, no. Nini na Yanji Postecoglou na afa. It was a upper hand no over Manchester United team no. And the coach a friend is Ruben Amorim. It is all your Manchester United supporter. Or your Manchester United ni. Now read these statistics are Oyembe no credit. But you go to the part of Manchester United. We shouldn't forget that it is the Europa League. And Manchester United this is the only team where you're unbeaten in an European competition. It can only play advantage to the Manchester United team. The last time our team in an European game was in 1963-64 UEFA Cup Winners' Cup. Manchester United na emerged as the victors. It was around 16 games. Your boy United are winning 4-3 on aggregate. It's apart from the Manchester United you unbeaten this season. Historically, according to Manchester United said the last time how many Tottenham share in an European game. According to Manchester United, who you know if you want the summer may experience this particular season. Baby, I know about football and a very important part. Already this season, Manchester United called some mame. A very good game against Bilbao or Modia. Tottenham hasn't played at that particular stadium this season. It is a summer experience in Manchester United one. Possibly a bit to the party the Manchester United.
How much be about 3?
Yes, it was our grounds. It's grounds to Honomono. Only watching in Tottenham. Or was our experience, you know, and so the chain Tottenham Bobo Kuno. It was our ground so. Ken Adiabako. And if you say about Tottenham Bobo Kuno and they say I was so focusing on creating opportunities from the flanks. Because there is no creative spark. Nipa Tottenham team no Jinem Finfin. No creative opportunities. They Tottenham Bobo Kuno. Only who are out injured. And your brand friend is James Madison. This season, almost consistent and best player, Kulusevski. On also so you're part of or you're out of this game, on your part of the game. I was almost falling on those men on the flanks. Johnson. Any player your friend is a human song. But human song this season is inconsistent because of injuries. And the Manchester United team, baby bako ye difficult all the ball be fire on the flanks. Because some players no that's our positions, you know. Dogu, Mazraoui, and I say whoever gets the nod to play, it was our position, no. Are the strong and my opponents that kind of chance to operate. Manchester United will take over the midfield. And if they do that, it is going to go for Manchester United. I'm saying they will take over the midfield because Shawa Casemiro, now Ugarte, of which are forming a strong partnership in the recent matches. So we no abo. Not team now only any form of creative spark. You have to do anything humanly possible to dominate. The Manchester United defense should focus on Dominic Solanke. Can only a very good season domestically, but in the Europa Cup on year bad. Was 5 goals, 4 assists.
Okay.
9 goal contribution daily from 14 games in the Europa Cup. And Tiabranti and Monimo for Manchester United. I may expect so Mobile Jumano. Ediama United Bobo Konu anymore. Definitely Bruno Fernandes. Amad Diallo ye back. He has to start the game with Bruno. Now Hoyland so that spark I find it. Europe anytime a Manchester United be Kobiano. Last season in the Champions League, no United top scorer with Europe, even though domestically, this season, if you league namely domestic competitions and yet, but in the Europa Cup, our 6 goals, 2 assists from 14 games. Second top scorer for Manchester United in the Europa. He has to be at the party and for Manchester United. It wouldn't be an easy game, no doubt about it. But I believe the Manchester United, and then so I would say history repeating because in 2008, Ken, 21st May, and then 17 years per Manchester United bought an all English finals. Now Manchester United share Chelsea a J trophy no.
Penalties no.
Yes.
The John Terry Quarter.
Aye. And then exactly 17
You
years.
had the same luck.
21st May 2008.
Obi better in there.
So we better also meeting you. I will say history repeating it.
17 years.
And exactly 17 years.
Oh, Moscow.
Yes. 21st May 2008. Ebeto. Ebe repeating it.
Biggie.
Manchester United is winning.
Manchester United is winning, and a biggie.